You finished your work before time as you wanted to go out with your friends. But just 10 minutes before leaving, you find another assignment or project to be submitted in next 2 hours with the title Urgent. What are your first thoughts? Hello friends, this is Pehel, your friend for life, and today we are talking about setting boundaries and why is it important to do so for a happy, healthy and a blissful living. A line that marks the limits of something and divides it from other is often termed as a boundary. When this boundary is visible, we can see clearly the origin and the end of a place or thing. But what and when these boundaries are unseen? How will one be able to make the person know to other? Like in our life? In different living styles and situations, we all have different choices, preferences, likings, dislikings, opinions, advices, and suggestions. For the same, we may differ from each other, and it's absolutely okay. But what if someone tries to compel to follow what they do, listen what they say, and do what they want? Then I think it's a high time to set the boundaries, making them know clearly what is and what isn't allowed in your life, and you are not answerable to anyone for setting your boundaries, as it's about what you value and what you want more in your life. Boundaries are often thought to be defensive, about what we want to keep out, which is surely true. But do you know the opposite is also true? It is also about what you like more and want to do more often. Setting boundaries is an act of creating or making space in your life for what you want to be as a person and not what others think you should be. Let's make the difference very clear. Setting such healthy boundaries help you to like, trust and respect yourself more. Politely declining to the work on weekend which pay you a handsome overtime, or declining to meet with a group of friends who bully you under the mask of just being friendly, or declining a question which asks you about personal information which you are not comfortable to share, are some examples of setting boundaries in various phases of life. Boundaries are not mean, rude, selfish, reactive or ultimatums, whereas setting boundaries are healthy, respectful, based on values, responsive, and a delineation of where you end and others start. Knowing this difference, it becomes clearer to you that what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, and knowing them all is how you allow others to treat you. For a happy and peaceful living, I feel we all should establish 4 personal boundaries, namely physical, mental, time, and financial. Letting other people know about your boundaries help them to know that you value yourself enough. You are not trying to control their behavior, whereas you are adjusting your own behavior in response. You are responsible for what you are saying and not responsible for how they react or interpret, nor for how they feel as a result. And while letting people know their boundaries, always use a neutral tone of voice, because if it sounds falsely positive, then somewhere the message can get lost and the clarity becomes clouded. Instead of repeating 1,000 times, it's always better to convey your message clearly for the first and only time, letting others know what is acceptable by you and what is not acceptable by you. So, my dear friends, do share your experience when you decided to set the boundaries in your life and how you got benefited from the same and what it was on HUMAURAAP5050 that makes it hum or aap 5050 and don't forget to subscribe. Be you once again till we meet next talking on any such life topic. Till then, just smile. Bye bye.